Hello, and thanks for chilling with me. I'm Laura Bennett, and this is a Power Lunch conversation. Power Lunch is my podcast series where I sit down with some creative thinkers in our world, be they filmmakers, actors, writers, directors, and we look at how to understand our world a little bit differently, our culture, and shape it in a positive way. We dig into what makes them tick and question their why behind everything they do. This week on the show, I had a chat with Australian actress and director Rachel Griffiths. You might know her from some pretty great movies like Muriel's Wedding, and more recently, her first time as a feature movie director, Ride Like a Girl. We chatted all about the creative process behind her work, becoming a director, creating Ride Like a Girl, and her Catholic upbringing. You can check out the full podcast episode by clicking the link in the description, and you'll find a whole bunch of others there as well. In this part of my chat, we speak about how she's wrestled with her faith and her conviction that the Catholic Church should be a moral leader in today's world. If you like this video and you want more just like it, please hit the like button and show us some love. And that's enough from me though, let's jump right in.
Our parish was, one of the worst ground zeros for priest abuse, and it was devastating to our community. It was devastating to my brother's generation. We had a major suicide cluster.
Wow.
I'm very grateful to the work done for survivors and with survivors, and the conversations that we have now, a compassion-led response. It's taken a very long time for the Catholic Church to wake up to a compassion-led and not a legal-led response to the crimes that were committed. And, it breaks my heart that the Catholic Church, which, can and should be a moral leader, non-focused on sexuality, a moral leader in the world today that faces such huge ethical issues about who we let in and how we treat strangers and how we treat our neighbour, all those, as fundamental kind of Christian concepts, has lost moral authority. It's a great tragedy because it's very difficult for church leaders to come out and make statements that have any weight, unfortunately, in light of that. But look, I also grew up with Bolshie nuns who were fantastic.
Like Magda Savansky?
Like Magda. No, my nuns were absolutely awesome. My school principal, she used to keep a bottle of scotch and a packet of cigarettes in her bottom drawer, and you go in and you could chat to her about anything. But, they were real, my nuns were real leaders about encouraging female independence and very service oriented. The upbringing I had, it was very much about service.
It's not just about speed. It's about patience.
Michelle Biden gets up the win. Dad,
With Ride Like a Girl, I was, I wanted to make a film that particularly regional audiences, that it would ring true to. I was so inspired by Michelle and her family. I think this is probably the most faith-friendly Australian film ever made.
Michelle?
Yeah.
What'll happen if Dad goes away? What will happen with me then?
I'll look after you, buddy.
What'll happen if you die?
How faith sits with this family, who lost a mother, who lost a sister, a daughter, went through some really tough times together. I really wanted to explore, this story just had so much to explore about what it takes to keep hope, what it takes to keep faith in our dreams, what it takes to keep, a family together in difficult times.